Now we're at home and we want to tell you a couple things about Ukrainian life and the politics and the economy. And I wanted to show you first of all that Yuna is sitting on a stool, and most Ukrainian houses have very small kitchens and small tables, so they use stools more than they use chairs. And Vika is going to tell us about a special Ukrainian tradition.
Hi, I'm Vika. Today I want to tell you about tea. When you go to a friend's house, you usually talk about something over a cup of tea. And tea can mean tea, coffee, and you always have it with some type of sweets. Tea in Ukrainian is chai. So right now I'm going to make you some chai.
And every house has an electric teapot where you boil your hot water for your tea.
I like tea.
And Yuna has been patiently waiting for a cookie. Okay, now I've put up here a little computer, and Vitaly is going to tell you about this computer, why it's here.
Well, Ukrainians, they really like technologies. Once they get some computer, they will try to push every button to choose to explore every command, what it's able to do. So no wonder that we have very good computer specialists that are doing lots of computer work throughout the world, and hackers as well. Other things in Ukraine we have, it's agricultural things. Ukraine has very rich soils, and they can grow lots of things to use throughout the winter. So they eat mostly in the winter potato and cabbage. Cabbage is a very nice dish that we serve during the meal time, because you always have it abundantly in your jars, and you can always visit, give to the guests, and Ukrainians never tired to eat this type of dish, so it's really working well.
The reason I wanted to show you all this food is because this is one way that Ukrainians save money. Is all summer long they do their gardens. And so this is a big bag of potatoes that Vitaly's mother brought us from her garden, and they make a lot of root vegetables like carrots and onion and cabbage and beets and things that will store during the winter for a long time. And this is one way that they economize, and by canning. So then they can eat and not spend a lot of money on food. And speaking of money, Skyla is going to tell us about Ukrainian money. What's it called, Skyla?
Graven, and 25 graven equals $1, 100 graven equals $4, 208, and these are Ukrainian coins. You can buy some bread for like 20 graven.
Well, bread is more like 6 hryvnia, I think.
Maybe. And a cup of coffee for
about 15 hryvnia, about 50 cents.
Yeah.
How much do I pay you for babysitting?
20 graven.
I pay 20 hryvnia an hour, 80 cents an hour for babysitting. That's a lot of money. Now, Vitaly has, we told you last time that he loves to do art, and so he does illustrated sermons. So he, by the time you watch this, our church will have had its special 15-year anniversary celebration. So Vitaly's getting ready. That for us, that's tomorrow. This is Saturday, so it's tomorrow. And he has been practicing how he's going to do his illustrated sermon, and he wants to tell you about what he'll be doing, because people really enjoy his illustrated sermons and how he uses art.
Tomorrow we are going to talk about God's salvation, and Andrew, he's going to preach with me together. So on my illustration here, we will talk about gift. of God's salvation, good news, and how excited it is. God is giving us gift of eternal life, and He is giving us for free. We can't earn or deserve. Okay, and this stamp, it says fully paid. For this gift, it's fully paid. So now God paid for this gift, and He is inviting us to His family. And Andrew is gonna give me his hand. I'm not sure how exactly it will work out, because we're gonna have messy, sticky hands. And I promise Andrew some ice cream after this job. So God is inviting us into His family. He is giving us His hand, and then we want to walk with Him to be in His family also. So we have two hands here. You can take this to wipe yourself, and then we can wash later, okay? And then also we will talk about our spiritual growing or sanctification, and that means walking with God. So I have here little feet, so they are representing how we are following Christ. We are His followers. These feet will talk about that. So this is my preparational template. I'm not sure, I might change a little bit background, I'm still working on that. But we will talk about John 3:16, how God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him will not be perished but will have eternal life. Thank you for watching us.